Welcome back, Tiger sports fans, for another episode of Tiger Sports Nation. I'm Turner Keck.
And I'm Russell Nelson. We have a lot to get you caught up on after another busy weekend in DePauw sports.
The football team blew out Anderson this weekend by a score of 55-0. DePauw combined for 343 rushing yards and 7 total touchdowns. Quarterback Wally Rennie led the Tigers' offense with 3 passing touchdowns. The Tigers begin conference play this Saturday, looking to defend their NCAC title. They'll face Hiram on the road.
The men's soccer team took on the number 4 team in the country, UChicago, before losing the game 1-0. The Tigers goalie Alexander London made a career-high 9 saves, but it was not enough to get the team to win. The team bounced back strong on Sunday, beating Olivet College 5-1 on the road. Sam Thiel led the team with 2 goals, and the team's record moves to 3-1-1. They're back in action this Saturday with a home game against Milliken.
The women's soccer team took down St. Mary's at home this Sunday in a thrilling comeback effort. The team was down 1-0 with 4 minutes left when Annalise Grammel tied it up and only 19 seconds later assisted Sydney Callisto's game-winning goal. They improved to 3-0-1 on the season and will take on Wisconsin Whitewater on the road this Saturday.
The field hockey team lost 1-0 on the road against Rhodes College. Their record drops to 2-1, and they'll look to bounce back at Oberlin on Saturday.
The men's and women's cross-country teams competed at the Calvin Knight Invitational. The men finished 4th out of 10 and were led by Jacob Kisling's 5th-place finish. The women finished 3rd out of 10 and were led by Meredith Serapina's 8th-place finish.
The women's volleyball team won 2 of their 3 matches this weekend, beating St. Mary's and Shrine and falling to Adrian. Their record improves to 5-3 on the season, and they'll play Ohio Northern this Friday.
The men's tennis team hosted the DePauw Fall Invitational where they took on Rose Holman. The Tigers had 6 winners in the singles matches and won both of the doubles matches.
Lauren Ridgway from the volleyball team was gracious enough to sit down with our very own Griffin Albright to discuss the team's good start and goals for the rest of the season.
Hey guys, Griffin Albright here. Today I have with me Lauren Ridgway of the DePauw women's volleyball team. Lauren, appreciate you coming on the show.
Thanks, Griffin, for having me.
So first we'll start off talking about your coach, Coach Zellers. Pretty cool story. 1992 DePauw graduate, came back a couple years later, 1994 to coach the team. Now is the winningest coach in school history and just picked up her 600th win last week. What does it mean to play for a coach who's won 600 games and is so legendary in volleyball?
It's really exciting. It's her 29th season with DePauw, and then she had 2 seasons prior to DePauw with Oberlin as an assistant coach. And as a junior, I've seen her grow so much as a coach, just always trying to be a better coach. And this year we finally have an assistant coach as well named Coach Sydney. So being able to share that win alongside her assistant coach, her players, and then having her whole family at the game for her 600th win was really cool. I was really happy for her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, it sounds like you guys have figured it out and you guys are doing well. So playing well, I'd say, so far up to this point in the season, 5-3. How would you compare where you guys are at this point in the season to where you were last year, and how do you think things are going so far?
Yeah, I think our coach put together a tougher preseason schedule this year as opposed to last year, and a tougher schedule to play prior to our conference play to get us ready for that tough conference play. So I'm really proud of how far the team has come just since my freshman year with COVID, us only having 5 games, to now us having a full season, and I think being pretty successful off the bat. So
Yeah, well, you guys have gone through a lot, obviously, with COVID, first year, now here. So just talking to you about you in particular, what are your goals for this season? And then more generally as a team, what are you guys looking to accomplish with the rest of the year?
So I think as a team, our goal is to win the conference championship and go to the NCAA tournament. I think that's pretty much every team's goal here. We went when our seniors now were freshmen to the tournament because we won conference. So I think we'd love to do that again for our seniors before they graduate, and then for our coach. Individually, I'm a middle hitter, so I'm working a lot more on my hitting this season. I had really good blocking stats last season, so I'm working to have better hitting stats this season. And then I think we're just all working to be the best players we can be. And we're also working a lot on culture this season as a team. I feel like that's something that's swept under the rug with a lot of teams, that we've put a lot of hard work in treating ourselves with respect and treating others on the team well and understanding what others need to play better as a person. So yeah.
That sounds great. Yeah, it sounds like you guys are looking forward to a good season. Sounds like you as well, personally. So Lauren, appreciate you coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
That'll do it. Thanks, guys, for watching.
Thanks, Lauren, for taking the time to speak with us.
And that will do it for this episode of Tiger Sports Nation. Once again, I'm Russell Nelson.
And I'm Turner Keck. And as always, roll Tigs.